Hi guys, thought I'd show you my car post Shelsley Walsh. We had a very damp mixed weather event on Saturday and I'm just checking over the car, so oils, water, throttle springs, brakes, things like that, make sure that we're all good to go for the next event, or if I need to bob out and go down the pub for a local car meet during the week before our next event. What I thought I'd do, as very kindly Henry Holdcroft, who was at Shelsley with his dad, took some start line footage on his mobile phone, and he's very kindly shared that with me on the basis that I can try and put together a bit of a film to show the start procedure that we have here in the UK for our sprints and hill climbs. The organisers set up various timing lights with beams across the track that the car brakes. Obviously there's one at the start, and then critically there's one at 64 feet, and that gauges your start efficiency. You can have a really good time or you can have a really bad time, and it depends on the tyres you've got, the conditions, because as I say, it was wet and slippy predominantly at Shelsley on Saturday, and some runs were drier than others. I managed to get a run in where I got my personal best time, but hand on heart, I can't say that it was a properly dry run, and it wasn't a constantly dry day where you could rely on your next run being drier than the previous one or having more grip. So you had to go for it when you felt it was the track was available to you. I was lucky, I got my personal best time. I got sub 40 seconds, which for me is great. And what I intend to show you is the different starts, because we've got some another TR3, my TR3. We've got some TR7V8’s as well that are going up the track that were part of our Triumph class. And all the cars need a timing strut. So this is regulated by Motorsport UK. You can make them yourself, but they just have to be a certain size and be the most forward point of the car. So when it breaks the beam, that's the constant, if you like, as you go up the track. And a bit like Formula One, you have intermediate points. At Shelsley, there are times for going up on the crossing, what they call the kennels. Then the most challenging part of Shelsley, and the steepest, is the S's. Now you're approaching that anywhere between 60 and 125 mile an hour for the top class single-seater racers, and you have to brake, get around the S's, and you'll see in the video you're approaching them and they are old-fashioned railway sleepers embedded in the hillside, so they're not going to give if you get it wrong. So you have to be a little bit circumspect with your braking going into the S's. Get through the S's, it's under the trees so it's still a bit slippery, and then off up the hill to try and get your maximum speed up the hill going across the line. Now I'm approaching the S's just under 70, I think, and I'm crossing the line at just over 70, which is pretty good because it's a steep hill, believe me. So thanks to Henry, I've got some start line footage. I'm going to try and annotate some film so you can see where the various measuring points are for this start and the 64 foot, and where you can see the real time display above the start box at Shelsley. So hopefully I can put that together in some form of meaningful video for you. You'll have to bear with me. I'm a better driver than I am film editor, and I'm not that good a driver, so it's a bit of a hobby. You've seen my videos, I'm just trying to mix it up a bit and make it a bit more interesting. And as I say, thanks to Henry Holdcroft, we've got some videos from outside the car which I hope will mix it up a bit for you. Enjoy. Shelsley start. This is pictures from a mobile phone. This is the actual start line that we line up to. This is the 64-foot marker beam, and this is the frozen time for that 64 foot. We then get resultsman online results for all competitors.
That's now what you found.